Hey bitches, Brett here, singer, songwriter, actor, activist, a scientist on the motherfucking side, and the star of the crystal day, yeah, a coconut water connoisseur, and the newest MTV star. And today, we are doing something new. Welcome to another episode of Hard to Suck. Welcome to another episode of Hard to Suck. Today, I have a special friend, Jack. Come in. Alright you guys, this is my special friend, Mr. Jack Soren. Jack Soren, what do you do for a living?
Hey friends, I'm Jack Soren. I'm a full-time artist located on the North Shore of Oahu.
You guys probably know Jack because he painted this mural right here. My amazing peacock mural. Duh. It's almost a year old now, huh?
Yeah?
Almost a year old, and it looks like he just did it yesterday. So today, Jack and I are making a mural, and what's really cool about murals is it actually starts in the dark. So let's go in the dark. Now we're in the dark. Jack, why are we in the dark?
Alright, so one of the first steps to painting a mural is getting our sketch on the wall or the board, and we do that by using a projector.
Today we're going to be using a 6x4 canvas board moment, and yeah, we'll get started with the projection. Paint me like one of your French girls.
Alright, so we begin by getting the image on the wall and we size it to the right dimension. How's it look?
It's looking like me, honestly. By the way, this is the design that Jack came up with that I just said yes to. He's probably gonna say we collabed on it. I just said yes to it.
So after we get the projection where we want it on the board, we then just take a pencil or a construction pencil and start tracing it out.
Period.
What this is is for proportion and just getting everything lined up right. And then
This is like when people are getting tattoos.
Yeah,
and then
similar.
they draw it on, or like they stamp it on you first.
Use the tracing paper. Yeah, this is simple and easy that anyone can use a projector and paint their own mural.
I love that you make all your people blue. The first time I actually saw Jack's artwork was Elvis. There's like a blue Elvis in town. I won't say where, you guys gotta fucking find it. Where is it?
It's on more movie
Yeah,
theaters in the
period. So was it like the aesthetic of the cartoon you were watching that inspired it? Or just like the art?
My style specifically came from what's called black figure painting that they would do on like ancient Greek pottery and stuff like that.
Really?
Remember?
Like,
Because at first my
I know what you're talking about. Like in Hercules,
Hercules,
like
yeah.
the vases and they start dancing.
So that's where it came from, and then you know Hawaiian woodblock painting.
Yes, right. There's a lot of scenes in Moana where she was talking about Maui, right? And he pops out of his tattoos. Like that's kind of the style that I'm thinking of when you say that. Wow.
So I got inspiration from that, and a lot of my figures were that black figure painting style, and then I started adding more color and changing it up. But I was able to develop my style initially from that.
Yeah.
Mixed with my graffiti roots. So now that the sketch is on the board, we can take it to the gazebo and get painting.
Yeah. Let's go outside. I want you to see my face. Alright guys, now we're outside. As you can see, you could probably tell which side I did because I'm very heavy-handed, as you can see. Jack, what is the next step?
Alright, so now that we have our design up on the board, I made this simple key for Bretman to be able to follow. Everything's numbered 1 to 8 with our paint cans all numbered as well, so he'll know exactly where the color needs to go.
It's hard to fuck this up, honestly. Do you do this with all your clients? Or like when
Yep, we do it for all of our murals, and it makes for an easy workflow.
Alright, I don't know how to start, where to begin.
Right, so pick your favorite color.
I mean, it's blue.
Literally. Yep. And then we have some brushes.
Period.
A lot of the materials that we use to paint murals you can find at your local hardware store or Home Depot.
Shout out to Home Depot, sponsor our next video, thank you.
So we have bigger brushes to fill and smaller brushes to detail.
Okay.
And I'll show you how some techniques on how to do outlines and then fills.
Can you start it?
Yep.
Like, yeah, can you get it wet? Can you get it wet real quick?
So one good rule of thumb is to always keep the paint at the edge of the brush. Don't get too crazy and dunk it.
Yeah, just the fucking tip, bitch.
And then you can scrape both sides just to get any excess paint off so it doesn't drip. And you're gonna find your line. You can hold it like a pencil. Set it down and just pull the brush along the line. Easy enough, right?
I don't know how you just did that looking like that.
Try
Okay,
it.
let's try this. How you just do that?
Put it down and slowly follow the line. Yep, perfect. Like, you surprised yourself.
I ate that up, honestly. Like, what? Wow, I'm gonna have to start assisting you.
That'd be a good duo. We got our overalls and our paint shirts.
Honestly. How you just be doing it like that?
One good technique is to always draw with your arm. You get more motion and stability.
I honestly do not feel the stability. I feel like I'm shaking. How long have you been a full-time artist? Or just an artist, really?
So, since we were kids, we always drew and I just never stopped drawing.
Period.
I had lots of opportunities to continue to do art, and my family was pretty supportive of me being able to like find materials when I was a kid, and they were artists themselves, so it was really cool. I was surrounded by artists.
What kind of art do they make?
My dad used to make Hawaiian jewelry, so big, fat
Stop.
gold bracelets with the Hawaiian names on it and carvings.
The tuna cans?
Is that what you call it?
I just did a video with Ocean's Creations, and that's what we called it.
That's what you called it?
The tuna cans. So he's the one that like did the engravings, or like the actual like
He would do
name
all of
part?
it.
All of it?
Yeah, so he was more of a handcrafted, just him in his studio with
Oh
some of
my
his assistants.
gosh.
Yeah, so I was surrounded by that growing up, and my mom was always really creative, and so it was great to be able to be a kid and have that type of support. And a lot of kids don't, so I'm very grateful
Right.
for my situation.
That part.
And then full-time has been about 4 years now. I graduated college and I told myself, no job, just make the artwork.
Period. Have you ever like not liked your art?
Yeah, I think that's an everyday thing sometimes.
I feel like a
Really?
lot of artists, even for me, honestly, like a lot of like my videos, I feel like I'm my worst hater or like my
Yeah.
worst critic.
Mm-hmm.
What did you feel when you were done with my mural?
I felt real good. I
Period.
felt pretty accomplished.
I feel
felt
like
good.
you were like you were like vibing every time, and like the peacocks actually would show up.
They were vibing. It was a party, and you had your playlist going while you worked out.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Fuck, this is like doing eyeliner. I'm like holding my breath the whole fucking time. I feel like with the brush talk, I know what you're saying, because
Mhm.
we probably use the same brushes for makeup.
You have some experience with how to
Yeah.
maneuver it and use the edge to get a clean line.
Very
yeah,
much
it,
that.
it looks pretty natural. So,
I don't know about all these groups, but sure.
do you ever feel like you get creative blocks every now and then?
With videos, honestly, no. Because,
No?
like, whenever my colleagues talk about, like, oh my gosh, I never know what videos to make, I'm like, I can't relate. I feel like I've also
You have
been
so
doing
many
it for
ideas.
so long
True.
that, like, I don't know. I guess, like, what I'm trying to say is when you're creative, the juices just really be flowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's definitely an important part of your passion. And you're a good example of that. I like how just being yourself is got you so far in life.
Thank you, Jack.
That's how I feel about me. I've been able to learn more about myself, and be
Yeah.
more comfortable and confident, and now it's just all fun. And
That part. Very
Mhm.
that part.
All right, so we'll show you filling, and this is a fun part. So we can either use a big brush like this, or when we paint murals, we use rollers. So we got a little cute one.
I feel like
So we're
roller
gonna go with
is
this
the
one.
energy.
This design we designed together, right? We had a few options of colors.
Sure, yeah.
And Bretman helped me pick which one he liked the most.
That was honestly the hardest part, picking.
There you go. All loaded up.
And then I just color my legs first.
Yep. And it's okay if you go over some of the line work. This is basically just to get the shapes in the right proportion.
I'm so shook. I feel like nobody's talking about how you did this background with that. Like, and it's all sharp edges. Like, what the fuck? I'm actually having the best time of my life right now. Like,
It's nice when it becomes therapeutic.
yeah. Do you ever
And
like
so-
do this with your clients?
Actually, no.
Oh, period.
You're probably the first one who's really helped participate in a mural. Sometimes if there's kids at the house who are like, oh, here, come put something on the wall, and they're usually fun, but...
Do you have like a proudest piece you've done?
Recently, I just came back from a 4-week-long trip in Europe,
Yes.
and I painted in a mural festival called Upfest, and that was in Bristol, England.
We'll put a picture right here as well.
But that one was awesome because it was a goal of mine as a kid to paint internationally. And that was my first real like international
Your blue
mural.
people are everywhere.
They're everywhere.
I love that you also grew up in North Shore. Skating and shit with Miss Evan Mock or whatever.
Or whatever. What's cool to me is that even though it's such a small island, a lot of greatness comes from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Evan's out there doing his thing, you're out there doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I could do my art here and there around the world.
So many, like, and I feel like we're all just all getting started.
Looks great so far. How was that? Do you feel like you got the hang of the roller?
Yeah, I did. I feel like, yeah, I definitely did. Alright guys, I'll see you in a few moments. Hey y'all, we're back. And look how much work we've done while you were away. We're almost motherfucking done. And we're just finishing up now. We're finishing up the shoes, some of this. We're painting my pants, stars. Oh my god, we're really almost done. Sorry, wish you were there, but I was gonna ask you, how is it like as like an island kid, like making art?
Yeah.
Like, do people look at you weird when you're in the mainland?
I mean, people think I look like Mario in Luigi Super Mario.
Yeah, people don't look at you wherever you are anyways. People probably look at you over here.
Honestly, being able to grow up in Hawaii is the biggest blessing. Like for me, I always tell myself that people spend years saving money to come to Hawaii for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew up here, you know, so I'm living people's dreams every day.
Mm-hmm.
Of course we have our struggles, but it's hard to dwell on those struggles when you're surrounded by so much beauty and nature.
And the best people.
And the best people. We had such a great community and support that as a kid, I really felt free to just run around, paint walls, go to the beach, surf. Like, I felt pretty free.
And that was your day.
That was the day. Sometimes we wouldn't even go to school and just go jump off Waimea Rock.
Period, honestly.
So we probably spent more days at Waimea Beach than in high school.
Honestly, class of Waimea Beach.
Really?
Did you always know that this is what you were gonna be doing?
I think at a young age,
Yes.
I knew what I loved, and somehow it was gonna be a part of my life forever.
You were gonna make it work regardless. What would you say is the coolest part of your job? Like the best, I guess the best part of being a full-time artist.
Yeah. One of the most rewarding things is being able to inspire others or help carry them through a specific time in their life. Like I just got the sweetest DM from someone who was just saying like, I heard your podcast you did, and then I saw your work on the street, and then I seen it in the gallery, so I bought this one.
Stop.
And she was saying that it reminded me of when I was going through some depression, and my boyfriend was carrying me through it, and he was a big role in getting through it. And to me, that's just like, that's worth more than money. That's
oh my
more
gosh.
than...
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's like things like you don't even like think about that
Yeah.
what that it does for people. I get like similar messages of like my videos helping them with situations, whatever it may be. And it's weird, not in that sense, but like it's weird because like when I'm making my videos, that's not what I'm thinking.
Right, you're
That
just
it's
doing what you
doing-
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when people tell you, I'm like, oh my god, girl, like there is really just mana in everything you do. There's power in everything you put out. My favorite part about this painting, honestly, would be First of all, the fucking colors. Like, these are my favorite colors.
Is
Like,
it?
I think that's honestly why I'm so drawn to your art. Is because, like, literally, this is when I tell people my favorite color is blue. This is what I have in mind. This fucking blue.
Oh, hey.
It's. I was like, what the fuck? And even like these oranges that I like the corally type of like orange. I love the colors. That's one of my favorite. And honestly, I think you really got my hair cartoonized down, Boots. Like, I think that's what my hair looks like. Have you ever had to turn down any painting from clients?
Like a job?
Yeah, like, where you're like, I'm not fucking drawing your vagina, bitch.
I haven't had any outrageous requests.
Right.
But something that's important to me is to stick to my guns and to have standards.
Mm-hmm.
And some projects I don't fully support. And so I have to be brave enough to tell the paycheck no, because it's not in line with my values.
Period. That part.
Well, it's cool that a lot of the values that are here in Hawaii benefit us as business people, like being respectful. We're taught that as a young age, and being honest, and making things pono and making it right, and that goes so far in any career.
Okay, so we talked about our best parts of our jobs. What would you say is the most challenging or like the worst parts of work?
Emails.
That's why I don't know if you guys caught that on camera, but I asked Jack if he has like an agent, cause I used to reply to my fucking emails like a rude ass bitch. Like I used to reply to brands and be like, I would rather die. Like people would like send me like offers for like YouTube videos, and I would just be like, I'd rather die. Like that's my email. I'd rather die.
So funny.
BretmanRock. Okay, so emails, and then
one thing is you gotta pay attention to contracts, and because there could be some sneaky wording in there, and it might not be the best situation for you, and so there's a lot of that you don't anticipate just focusing on your artwork.
Right.
Once it comes time for business, you gotta learn some of those things, and that can get pretty stressful and hard. But
you're a manager, a lawyer.
I'm all of it right now.
Contracts are fucking something.
Yeah.
They are something. So read everything twice, everybody. And then even when you read things twice, have somebody else read it twice, and then have somebody fucking read that shit twice.
Yeah. For me, branding purposes, my consistency with that is my color palette. And so I use the same color palette in different combinations, but it's always the same. So I can have this logged, and I know this is a background color. And that's the cool thing about colors and the combination of colors and how they work. And for me, color represents life. Because when you think about when something's like a piece of fruit is going bad, it starts to lose its color, go brown, then gray. So color for me represents life. And whenever we get to paint murals in a place that needs a little bit of help, it's like giving life back to that area, or giving life to this piece of wood, or giving life to the side of your house.
Right.
And so it's cool that colors can communicate that, and communicate feelings and express emotions. And so I like to choose a color palette that I guess others would describe as optimistic.
Oh my god.
Is that a good
Jack,
one?
you are really fucking preaching right now. I am eating this up. Keep talking. I'm wearing, oh, by the way, y'all, I'm wearing his shirt, because I know y'all were like, what are you wearing? I'm wearing Jack's shirt. You can find it on his Instagram. He's also wearing his shirt.
My shirt, and I made these fun shoes.
Oh my god, why did we not talk about these? Look at this. Look at this. He sheds on mine. How did you make this part opposite?
So I took off the original Nike logo, and then I cut this out of leather. So I flipped it so it looks like a bird of paradise,
Yeah.
but the Nike logo upside down.
Wow. I should have Nike sue you for. I'm kidding. I know them. I had them on speed dial. You know, I took AP art in high school.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, but my teacher canceled it like halfway through. I don't know why I just told you that, but I was also really into ceramics, so...
Well, something stuck. It stayed.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Full-on artist.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. Oh my gosh. Now we're gonna bring this inside.
Oh, you gotta sign it? Are we gonna
Oh
sign
yeah,
it?
let's fucking sign this fucker. Can you sign it first?
I'll sign this side, you can sign that side. Well, cool.
This is so sick.
Nice.
I can't wait to put it up. Okay, Jack, I was thinking of putting it right here. And it's like perfect. Wow. Oh my god. I'm very proud of myself. Get a picture of us. Anyways, Jack, thank you so much for today. I had so much fun. And now I know I'm gonna fucking paint. I'm good at painting. So thank you for that. Where can they follow you, Jack? Where can they find you?
My Instagram is Jack Soren, and my website is jacksorenart.com. Check it out.
And follow him on TikTok too, because he's gonna be a TikTok star. So
I got a lot of good tips from Bretman today,
Yeah.
so you'll see me on TikTok.
I'm his 129th follower, so just putting that out there. Alright you guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys on my next Hard to Suck video. Follow me on all of my social media. Everything is obviously at BretmanRock. Links with everything will be down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, bitch.